The discussion is going to be my experience with non-destructive self-centering techniques. We're not as sure, we're not as, like it's a little bit more gray for us. So it's super cool to hear from you, like that's the way that you came up, that you had an interest in it, but that there was still like some, I don't know if insecurity is the right word, but like you're around a bunch of people that are like, feel like they're all playing on a certain team together, and then you're like having to fit in with those people.
I feel like if it's not like a muscle that and there are other writers out there that, I've met them before, that can just spew out, a short story, and it has a lot of imagery and a lot of metaphors and meanings, or whatever the heck they're trying to do with it. They're masters of their crafts. So lately for me, it's just been kind of like taking a step back and thinking like, do I want to be by myself all the time? And, I just feel like writing is, you have to be there by yourself. You have to put in the work. It's not about talent. It's not about language. It's about putting in the work, man.
I'm in such a bad way. I can't believe I just died. What is going on here?
So like you said, not growing up, going to school with a bunch of people who actually had like been messing around with cameras since they were 5, it's very disconcerting, because I'm sitting here like, okay, so I just randomly decide like this is what I want to do. Like why do I have the right to be here when you've known for so long?
I think it really had to do with just a maturing, kind of understanding my own feelings, my own thoughts, and realizing, wow, I can actually put these into words and put music behind them. It just gave it more of a personal touch to it.
All right, kids. Okay, so I need to... What is going on? This is never happened before. This is more difficult now because I have more supplies. Leaving martial arts is something that I think I regret a little bit, which is something I want to go back into now that my son's a little bit older. And because it was just so impactful. Like you and everyone at that gym during that particular time in my life was just like, it got me through like a really, really difficult time for me. And
realize that we left everything outside the door at the gym.
I'm walking down the hill, and that's my mindset, is there's no way I can leave here without having the job. Like, not only do I not want a second interview, like I want to know I have it when I leave here. This interview, right? I'm introduced to my boss at the time, who was a guy named Jeff Sankey. You're familiar with Jeff. And he was pretty much typical Italian guy. Typical Italian guy, and black people kind of like our frame of thinking is the same. You know what I mean? Like, slight differences amongst things, but we see things to the simplest terms. All right, like we're not looking at running around the bush. We're looking for the most direct way. So I was really, really comfortable during that interview, because his questioning and him dropping F-bombs and things like that during the interview, it puts you at ease, right? You understand that with someone who has flaws, so it makes you a little bit more open to showing that you have a flaw, or that even your comfortability is with those flaws. I pretty much nail it, dude. And he puts a BEO in my hand and was like, how would you set this room based on that? I told him how I would set the room. He was pretty much like, dude, you're gonna get this job. And I achieved my goal, right? Like I went in there, I made sure to leave that place knowing that I was going to have that job.
Well, this is not the end for me. It was fun. I would say to you that this was a more chill, relaxed. There was less content as far as speaking and stories and things like that from me. I appreciate those people that have followed. This has been fun and more. It's been a challenge for me to push myself to do something that I've never done before.